So I wanted to go through the Galahorn trailer and the tour stream that we saw, as well as have some HD screenshots of all the armors that we have seen so far leading up to Rise of Iron. And first and foremost, we have some Warlock armor. The main armor that features during the Galawing trailer itself. The Warlock is driving around on the Galawing and he's wearing some kind of either Iron Lord armor or some Iron Banner armor. Now these differ obviously because Iron Banner is something we know with PvP, etc. And Iron Lords is going to be a new kind of rank or reputation that we attain to make ourselves the new Iron Lords, I believe. And that's going to lead to obviously rewards that are armor based or weapon based to do with the Iron Lords. It really is hard to depict what this armor set is because of the simple fact that the chest piece has the logo of the axe and two hands holding it, which leads me to being like Iron Lord type armor, but the gauntlets have the tree on them, so that could equal Iron Banner in a way. I believe they're probably more likely to be the Iron Lord armors, but no matter what they are, they look incredible. I'm a Warlock main and I'm really looking forward to getting this armor. It looks cool, it looks mean, it looks epic, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Next up, we get a big old thumbs up from the Trials of Osiris armor clad hunter, and this looks amazing. It's very cat-like, it's very blue. I was expecting it to be more of a yellow armor, but I think it looks probably the coolest of all the armors together. I'm looking forward to see what Titans and Warlocks get as Trials gear, but for right now, the Trials of Osiris armor for the hunter definitely is the coolest. Next up in the trailer, we see a female Titan jump and punch the air as the Galawing drives past. We have seen this armor and there was a lot of debate whether it's a Warlock or a Titan. I believe it's a Titan because there's no Warlock bond on the arm. And the main thing about this armor is the horned helmet, so it's very, very, very unique. Something that only really exists with Warlocks when you look at the Ram and the Stag. This is an animal styled helmet for Titans, so I'm glad to see that they're branching out and giving other classes these types of armors and helmets. I believe it's the Iron Lord armor for the Titans, but it could also be Iron Banner, who knows, but whatever, it looks pretty cool. Now before we move on into the rest of the trailer and the stream, I wanted to look at this armor on screen right here. It's for the Titans and it is a Siva infused armor set and it looks pretty damn awesome. I only don't like the helmet. Everything else looks really, really cool. I'm a massive fan of black and red. They are my favorite colors and I love this armor set. I think it looks very unique, very different from what we've seen in previous iterations of the game, Destiny and all the expansions. This seems like a really, really big step forward in terms of armor design and variety between armors. So I'm super excited for this also. Next up, we see a short little clip showing us that Year 2 armor is going to be carried over into Rise of Iron, presumably through the infusion system. And we've also seen these on screenshots of the raid boss, etc., to show us that older armors are still going to be viable. So keep your armors because, you know, you might like them and you can infuse them up. Now there's one more very sneaky armor set in this Galawing trailer, and that's right near the end as the Galawing is pulling up and they're doing the Praise the Sun and everyone's dancing. If you look on the far right, there is a hunter standing there, you can tell from the cloak, in what looks like their version of the Iron Lord or Iron Banner armor that we've seen previously for the Titan and the Warlock. So little sneaky little teaser just thrown in there at the end. Pretty cool. Can't really tell much about it because we're quite far away from it and it's really small, but you know, it looks as awesome as the Titan and the Warlock's version. And last but not least, on the Winter Tour stream, we were introduced to 3 new sets of armor, as you can see in the background. The hunter's wearing this black, white and yellow looking armor set, which doesn't ring true with anything we know so far in terms of factions or armor colors, you know, without a shader. Maybe this has a shader, but all in all, it looks pretty cool. It looks different. I'm really excited to see what it is, what type of armor set that it is, because the other 2 people that are in this stream are wearing what I believe to be faction armor, and the Titan is wearing New Monarchy, and it looks very, very Titan like from what we've already know, with lots of like white and red little diamond patterns, and I believe the diamond patterns lead to the new monarchy sign in each of the little sections. And the Dead Orbit, who Deej is playing as the warlock who's dancing, it looks like we have Dead Orbit with maybe some chroma due to the shiny, like turquoise, bluey, greeny looking plate on the chest. Maybe it's just a different color, or maybe it's the shader that's taking over that section, but everything else is black and white, including the new class item, and it's all Dead Orbit stuff. So those are all the new armors that I've spotted so far. I may have missed some, or I may have forgotten some that were on some screenshots or some released images. But what I want to know is what you think of all these armors. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm really excited to see that there's a lot of variety for each character, and I'm hoping that there's even more for us to explore with more unique looking armors for certain areas of the game, like Trials and Iron Banner being really different to the Raid. I cannot wait to see what the Raid armor looks like if we haven't already seen it in this Siva infused armor. But let me know down below what you think. Hit the comments section hard. I have been Easy now, and you guys have been awesome. And what would be awesome is if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and of course that like button. You help me out so much with your support. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.